Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Jimmy's Road to Spirituality. This is going to be a message for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of December 2025. This is going to be a guided message, a general message for the Sagittarius collective. Somehow I feel like spaces in my thinking. Maybe there is not a lot of thinking for you, Sagittarius. But as well, what I felt previously coming into this message was this security. I feel that you feel secure, or you're going to feel secure much more and much more in the month of December about something specifically, a specific topic, a specific situation. Okay. Emotionally, I felt that, your cup was overflowing because I love you, Sagittarius. And of course, I have Sagittarius in my chart very predominantly. And as well, what I felt, it's this abundance, yeah, of emotion. You're in love. You're in love with yourself. You're in love with significantly somebody else. You hold very dear this person and this feeling and these emotions that you have for this person. As for yourself, it's most important to actually, cherish oneself. You deserve a brand new beginning. Of course, we have here proof. They say the proof is in the pudding. Okay. I hope you guys are doing very, very well. And of course, happy birthday to you, my beautiful Sagittarius. I wanted to say Scorpio. I don't know why. But yeah, maybe most of you think that you're, predominantly into the Scorpio, a cast between Scorpio and Sagittarius. Very interesting. Or you have from both sides a specific, make a specific balance within your emotions and your, ideas, creativity, something in regards to something that you're creating, something that you desire. It's like a spark within yourself. Okay, it's what it's given to me. The Queen of Swords, of course, feminine energy here. You're interested in somebody that is a quite a communicator, very specific, quite rare. Maybe somebody that is an intellectual, somebody that is, has podcasts or something type of information on the, social media. But somebody that it seems very balanced in the, mental kind of, type of energy, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, if you're dealing with this or if you have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart. This message, I'm gonna do it as in the masculine or, masculine energy and feminine energy. Of course, we are talking about energies. We are going to talk about, male and female, okay? Yin and yang embodiments in the three-dimensional. The card that wanted to jump here is the Queen of Wands, okay? As well, maybe you're choosing between two masculine energy or it's the specific feminine that is embodying these two energies, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, which is your energy. You're interested right now, Sagittarius, in somebody that is like a mirroring energy to you, somebody that is as well gifted into the occult. They're very significant sounds on my street right now and very, very loud. It's like something is happening around you as well, Sagittarius masculine energy, or in regards to the masculine energies. Of course, guys, take whatever resonates and leave the rest. This is not going to be for everybody, but it's going to be a general message, okay? We have the Fool behind the Queen of Wands, King of Swords as well. Now the children are passing with very loud scooters and stuff. Very beautiful day today, I'll have to say. Very sunny and very beautiful. It might look beautiful on the surface as well, but deep within the situation, there is so much noise and interruptions. This is going to be very significant for you in regards to your situation, masculine and masculine energies. But yeah, you're interested very, very much in somebody that is the same energy as you are, passionate, creative, a very, well put together person in the, three-dimensional aspect, very gorgeous, very sexy, very beautiful. This person cleans well, but this person seems as well that they have like a hidden side of themselves. They are like kind of hiding something. Maybe they're hiding what are they doing in, in the real, essence, true deals, whatever they're, meddling, or they're meddling into, or they're doing behind closed doors. There is maybe something provocative behind this Queen of Wands, as you see this red, thingy on the wall that is like presented, and it's like kind of like her past, a lot of blood, something bloody, a specific victory or a specific sacrifice that this person had to be made. Or if you're dealing as well with two different feminines, like the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands, maybe significantly the person that you're still with, they have this communication type of, trying to deal with you in this logical kind of way. As well, this partner that you're interested in, this feminine, this Queen of Wands, that is like the, your match, because you are the Queen of Wands. The Eight of Swords in the reverse came facing down here. So yeah, there is something in regards to this feminine energy with the swords here, Eight of Swords in the reversed. This person is not mentally trapped in regards to you, or in regards to acknowledgements, or whatever thoughts or blockages they, because she was probably mentally trapped for a long time, maybe up to 8 weeks, 8 months, 8 years. And they could have probably released themselves very, very, more quickly than they were, but they didn't have all the information, and this kept this Queen of Swords mentally trapped. Or this is going to be like their freedom. They're going to be released mentally in the month of December in regards to this situation. We have family room, a Page of Pentacles, and Temperance. Yeah. And then we have on this tiny split deck, the Ten of Pentacles, and this other one, the Tower. Yeah, something is like destroyed. Something was destroyed or is destroyed specifically at this time, because the divine has interfered and released this feminine, one or the other, or maybe both. Or maybe you're not having this split, there is a split understanding or acceptance in regards to somebody as a feminine energy, that for you probably this feminine is like you feel, or they're duplicitary, they are doing, they have two facets of themselves. Okay, they are showing something maybe on the surface in the three-dimensional, but deep within they are so much more complex and different. This is probably that, this is the misinformation I'm here. I heard misinformation. You had a misinformation about this specific feminine energy, or feminines, in, both of them, if you're dealing with two. Okay, but if you're dealing with two, it's much more complicated. Okay, this is what I'm feeling very strongly. It's so much more complicated to be dealing with two feminines in the same time. Maybe you're stuck with one, or you're staying with one because of the reasons, like logical reasons of them explaining to you that, in the traditional way, that you still need to be there for the family, the kids, the image, the whatever, status quo, whatever. Okay, you'll be, splitting and divorcing, or splitting businesses, or home, or family. This is going to cost you, and it's going to be a big price for you to pay. but the price needs to be paid in order for you to release and free yourself specifically from this person or this situation. Okay, if you really want, or if you're called to be doing that. Okay. The divine is not going to call us, because if we are legally married with somebody and we have a legal family with that somebody, under the law, the divine is not going to, be upset on you because you're staying still in this legal marriage. If you're still there, you still need to learn something. You still need to accept something. You still need to release something, which is not going to be easy. But if you saw the signs for like a long time, and that relationship, it's cheaty, it's toxic, it's, bad, it's not healthy for you, them, children, family members, your family, their family, is not healthy. So the divine has tried to pull you out from a specific toxic, evil, bad situation that is not for you, because you have a higher purpose. You are called, you are, anointed by the divine. The divine has provoked you and impulsed you to actually do something that is, significant, that is correct. If you're being cheated by this partner or lied to or betrayed in any kind of way, um, you know the divine has saw the true intention of this person. So the divine has a bigger, plan for you, or a bigger purpose, in the sense of you coming together maybe with somebody else, that it's a blessing, that it's gonna help you and help, of course, the collective and the community society that we live in, to actually raise the vibration of the collective, raise, and give that alignment and beauty, because we saw temperance, and the divine is like aligning yourself within yourself, masculine energy. I think this message is very clear in this sense, for me at least. I don't know if it's going to resonate for you or with you, but Jimmy is like, I have to give the message. This is what the divine is showing me right now. We have two cards here that came facing down: Six of Swords, upright, and Death. So Scorpio season was very significant. You have been gone through this death, rebirth, metamorphosis, transformation, a specific shadow side, or darkness that you were like into significantly with Scorpio, with the death here. But with the Six of Swords being the first on top of this death, you have mental clarity in regards something or somebody or some situation. You have information because you're moving forward, and you really probably understood masculine energy, that this feminine energy, this Queen of Swords, has been moving towards calmer waters in regards to acceptance. They accepted something, and they took their, kids, their family, whatever they have, their little baggage, their little something, and they went away, having this clarity that if you're not for me or with me, you're not with me, and you're not mine, and you don't have anything to be doing with me. This is the type of understanding that's given to me in regards to this energy. And we have the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Let's open up a little bit this deck, because these freaking cars and scooters are so loud. Ooh. I promise you, when I don't do any messages, I don't hear them almost. But when I start freaking, now somebody's carrying a huge. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, guys. I have to freaking laugh. It's just so funny. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse here. Yeah. You have been dealing with a Queen of Swords in your past. I really feel this strongly. that they were your enemy, but now you're like, the divine is trying to show you, that there is somebody else that is meant for you to just, see you for who you are, and not, have this contempt. Contempt. Oh wow. Somebody that is, I mean, you dealt with somebody that was an enemy, a hater. It's just, or maybe you understand about this person that you're interested in or you're going towards, that this person was not the enemy or is not the enemy. Or, anyways, the divine is trying to tell you now, okay, that this person is not your enemy. This person that has a peace of mind and clarity and that is moving forward. This person just let you to your own, devices. To just choose. And somehow you chose something. Maybe you chose this person that you still are with, or they have an impact on your, oh, sorrow, regret. Yeah, you let somebody go, and still, this is the only thing that is valid here. In behind this person here with the Five of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is in regards to emotion. Okay, we have the Chariot and the World and the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Cups and the Three of Cups and the Devil in the reverse and the Five of Wands upright and this Queen of Wands and the Fool again and the Queen of and the King of Swords. So yeah, maybe the tables have been, turning. Something has just mirrored back towards you in the way that you probably you're not able to see in the past who this person was, and other people are fighting for her and fighting reasons to, I don't know, interfere in the situation and have an opinion and just shout and scream and lift their voices and have, I mean, yeah, these people have different opinions. Some people may be defended in this feminine, this Queen of Wands, but some others, they were fighting against it. And guess what? There were more that were fighting against it than those that, try to defend. As you can see in this Five of Wands, these people here, the back, they kind of like try to defend those that actually the opposition. Maybe there is you and this person. This could be you in the red. This person more like more neutral, more in the back of the situation. But together with this Queen of Wands, this person was not, I mean, they know about the dark side. They could, I mean, this person could look like very vain and, empty, an empty vessel, or with nothing to show up for themselves or just give or put into this situation. But she knew that she had opposition. She knew that something was fighting against her and against this position of hers, the hard work and determination that she put into this, you shall never just judge a book by its cover. This is what it tells me. Oh, shit. And you're regretting now just not giving credit to somebody, and you went and celebrate with people that actually were tricksters, really people that maybe they tried to put this feminine energy, this Queen of Wands, into a bad, give them a bad image. That they're this, they're that. I don't know what these people are doing. This person, this Queen of Wands, she was never fucking with the devil. She went to maybe sometimes out with friends and had a drink or two, celebrated, had a nice dinner, hoping that maybe you come to offer her something with this puny Page of Cups that has a dead fish in their cup. So this feminine energy felt that they need to continue to live their life because you made your choice. Are you going to be able to make your choice, masculine energy? But they felt left out in the cold, and you were left out in the cold by leaving them out in the cold here. Well, shit. And then with the world, something has ended. Very, very, a completion of a cycle that was to be understood by the feminine energy that you're dealing with. And I'm sorry that I'm not taking very much, but I'm guided to take all this energy behind, that is maybe relevant. It's just beautiful. And then with a chariot here, you got yourself, yeah, I'm moving forward because something has ended between me and whatever this person that is a person of your interest, masculine energy, Sagittarius, okay? But you're regretting it. It's just you don't see this person anymore. You just maybe have a lot of emotional baggage still because you're contemplating very, very much onto these three cups that are just falling to the ground. Yeah, let's see. Beautiful Sagittarius for the month of December 2025. The same shit, different day, kind of like type of shit. But it might be a specific message here. Another truck. I'm telling you everything that is happening on my street. I hope you don't hear anything of this because God help us all. A Nine of Cups with the Six of Cups. Reminiscent of somebody and something that is a specific emotion or a completion or a fulfillment of your emotions in regards to somebody that you knew from your past. And somebody wants to manifest this person, the magician, or you know that this person manifested you as well. It is meant to be, or you're supposed to know that you're meant to be with somebody. Tower and the Six of Cups. A surprise, yeah. Now the person that the cornerstone that they rejected now is just the stone that they rejected is now becoming the cornerstone of your foundation. Well, something has ended, or it's necessary to be ended for you. Maybe an ego death as well with the death card here. The world with a beautiful family room. Yay! It is something that is given to you because it was promised to you. Masculine energy, Sagittarius, the Hierophant, see, is the calling. It's the anointment of the divine. The Lord Jesus Christ that came for you and gave you this opportunity to see and to fix something with this feminine energy that it was broken before. And this starts with self-love and ending, closing up, closing cycles and closing dealerships with situations, people, interferences. Interference is a fucking biatch, and you should just let that go. But you should actually love yourself, know yourself, respect yourself. The world with the Eight of Cups in the reverse. No, Seven of Cups in the reverse. Excuse me, I don't know the cards. So, all right. Something is it's done against you, anyways. Spiritual warfare, meddling people, meddling men, and people will regret that they don't even respected themselves and cut some bullshit in partnerships, in friendships, in relationships. I cannot speak. Um, that they were not for them. They were just like emptying them their cups, just not you know giving but not receiving, respecting but not being respected, considering but not being considered. All these types of situations. One last time. Oh, the Knight of Swords. The masculines hoping that this Queen of Swords is gonna come back to them, or they want to go towards the this Queen of Swords as well. Queen of Wands. You need to have a specific clarity and just cut somebody that maybe is not as well in your life anymore because they were like kind of thrown out in the cold. The Knight of Swords with the Fool. Somebody needs to become a Fool. Aries, Pisces, all the zodiac signs for me. Two of Cups, Six of Cups, family room. Yeah, this is about a soulmate, divine partner that you acknowledge at this time, Sagittarius, in the month of December 2025, that you have been, meeting before. You're reminiscent in your emotions about this person. Is the homey feeling, the fact that you know deep within your soul and your heart, in the connection with this person, that there was a promise, or there is a promise that you're going to grow old together with this person. We are dealing here as well with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Leo. Yeah, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is a 2 and a 6, which is a fragmented water energy of the 8 cups. So yeah, you have walked away, or they have been forced, this feminine energy has been forced to walk away from this situation with you. This is their peace of mind, or this is your peace of mind, just destroying your ego here, not listening to all this pride or fear. That might be fear that you're not the one for them, that you're not the chosen one. I don't know what fears or doubts you might have in your head, but you should stop as well be your enemy, because this is the truth as well. Ego makes us to you know seem that we hate a person, we love them, we like them, but we don't like them because they don't do what we want them to do. And this is fragmented air energy of the 6 - 5, Ace of Swords. The truth is in the proof is in the pudding. The truth is out there. It's about time for you to acknowledge the truth, that you want this person, that you love this person, that this person is the most familiar emotion and sensation and image within yourself of that one person that you really, really want and deserve, you know, that you feel more balanced and more, seen, respected. It's this reciprocity that is between you. Excuse me. But this is like guided, led by the divine and protected. I feel that all my messages are truly in regards to love. But love, it's a very important, and coming together with the right person, it seems that it's the topic right now. It's just like, yeah. That's why I was feeling this overflowing in your cup. When you fill your cup enough and it's overflowing, you feel this warmth, this feeling. You have this sensation, of course, your Kundalini opening, and all your chakras, getting there. Because I feel very much for you, Sagittarius, that you can be dealing, or you have been, kind of like into this lower chakras energy, but now you're going up to upper chakras. Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You are left out in the cold. That's why you want to go with this Five of Pentacles at the bottom, followed by the Fool, followed by the King of Swords, followed by Justice, followed by Judgment. And then we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Somebody was interfering as well with throwing people at you, trying to make you be whatever, promiscuous, black magic, sorcery, witchy, pokity, pokity, voodoo. I don't give a shit. Was done in secret behind you or against you and this person of your interest. Ten of Wands, Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're not a fucking victim, man. No, you're not. You have carried a burden. You have carried many, many things, probably a responsibility of, you felt the duty that you're in on duty. This was your duty. This is going to make you feel victorious, but it made you feel stagnant, lazy as well, paranoid, complacent. What else for the masculine energy? I know I'm going very, very long and I don't want to, but yeah. We're going to go into feminine right now. We have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Tower. This masculine, this masculine was making peace in their minds. That's why they moved forward because of their ego and because they thought they are just maybe finding something better than you. But Tower is just a surprise, specifically right now. The Six of Wands, victory. Victory for the feminine and Seven of Wands, 13 Wands, Four of Wands. You want somebody that is a true leader with the Emperor here and Ace of Cups, Three of Swords in the reverse. You want somebody as well that is not wounded and hurt and betrayed and with trauma. We don't feminine energy. You don't want a trauma bond with somebody right now. You're looking for something healthy and sexy. I hear you want something sexy as well, but healed and balanced and acknowledged. Somebody that took the responsibility of acknowledging their failure or their part in the situation, but that has released a lot. We have the Queen of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful. You're very loving, and yeah, you were like the walk of shame in the reverse. Like now, you know that you are desired and needed. You know, by somebody specifically. The strength came in the reverse here. But why? You don't have the strength to fight for people that maybe hated you for no reason. They could not acknowledge that they were weak and they tried to make you feel be the weak one, the responsible one, irresponsible one, unresponding, not responding to them. It's what I'm understanding as well. I don't know. But then the next card, we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, that's why somebody rejected you because they didn't want you to be, to feel them, make them feel weak. It's because of their ego, I believe, feminine energies. But you are the one that actually tamed the beast. But they try to make you feel that, see yourself as the one that doesn't have the strength or the power, the weak one in this situation because you're not playing their game or doing whatever the same kind of attitude or response to their whatever shit they're trying to be doing against you or towards you. So I will hate to say that you're dealing with a masculine that is a hateful kind of type of person because of their ego, because of their pride of who I am, whatever, what am I, and whatever the shit, what do I have, what I possess. This is very childish and immature kind of energy. But you're like, you are only giving right now, specifically in the month of December 2025, from my energy, feminine energy as Sagittarius here. You're only giving to those who actually, reciprocate, create a balance. Again, the Five of Cups, but in the reverse this time. Yeah. Let's see, beautiful feminine energy, Sagittarius. Where is the spirit guiding us and leading us right now? Oops, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it is destined for you to just give as well to this soulmate, divine partner, deep soul connection. But as well, this is a very, balanced and, friendship type of connection. You need to be friends with this person. You need to um, be able to communicate, share emotions, be vulnerable, in your emotions, not be afraid to just open yourself up, because this masculine as well, masculine energies, Sagittarius, you want somebody that could actually open themselves, emotionally, being vulnerable, just being open. You closed yourself towards this situation, and the other person did the exact opposite of what you probably wanted to trigger within them or them to be doing. But the feminine knows that is a divine timing is at play. Of course, we are talking about fixed signs: Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio. It's all over the board. We saw the Tower as well. So yeah, both of you, masculine and feminine, you are dealing with Scorpio predominantly in your chart. It's a sting of death as well with the death card here. So you have been reincarnated, both of you. We're talking about past lives. Beautiful, but very, very painful. Very painful shit situation here. The Four of Swords in the reversed at the bottom of the deck. Divine timing is at play. Yeah. Oh, the Four facing down. So, in order for you, feminine energy as well, you have to take a leap of faith towards this person if you know that this is the real deal person. And yes, you know now that probably they're not the enemy. You have been dealing with somebody in your midst, both you, feminine and masculine energies, Sagittarius, or in regards to the person that you're dealing with. Okay, you realize specifically, or you're going to realize specifically in the month of December 2025, that the other person was not the enemy. The enemy was that person or those people in your face. In your face, bitch. So you should pay attention. Open your fucking eyes when you're dealing with the people that you have in your, nearest proximity in the month of December. This is gonna be very, very significant. Okay, pay attention to this. You're gonna see some clarity in these people faces and the way that they talk to you and the way what they say, what they don't say, everything. Okay, the King of Wands and the Nine of Wands in the reversed. I wanted to think that it's the Ten of Swords, but no, the Ten of Swords is totally different in this deck. Yeah, not sleepless nights in regards to whatever leap of faith that the masculine wants to come, bring because they left you out in the cold, because you left them out in the cold. They want to take action in regards to this being left out in the cold. And we have, oh, the lovers at the bottom of the decky. Yay! And the Queen of Pentacles. And the Three of Wands. The Ten of Cups. And the Emperor. And behind the Emperor, Temperance. Yeah, and the Knight of Cups. And the Ten of Swords in the reversed. And the Six of Wands, Death. Six of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Four of Swords in the reverse, yes. Kind of like similar process between you two guys, but yeah, you may be dealing with as well with lovers with Gemini, which is a choice of the feminine energy to just mind their own fucking business and just be productive and just go to work, 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 because she needs to. If this is a single feminine Sagittarius, okay, you have a Gemini in your chart, and you have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn very significantly in your chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, very significant. Cancer, Scorpio, everything. You have everything in your chart. Okay, I promise you this. Aries, you have to take leadership because the divine has aligned you, feminine energy, to do the fucking shit here. Because the choice it was for you to realize your position, your strength, your ability, your responsibility. This is it, responsibility. You have a responsibility towards yourself, towards your loved ones, towards the divine, towards other people. That's why we come here. We are not alone. We are not supposed to be alone. We are not supposed to do it all by ourselves. Just, feel this solitude and being left out in the cold and abandoned and, no. We have a bunch of cards here, but they're beautiful. The Eight of Wands, right? Queen of Wands. Yeah, there is a match as well for you. You see the masculine as well. The one that you're like feel that you need to come together with. Like your justice. Like maybe you should communicate very, very quickly, with this King of Swords. Tell them maybe through social media as well. This is like Cupid's arrow. This King of Swords is very, very enamored with you. They are feeling very, very attracted, very passionate, but they are wounded. And this Nine of Wands, fragmented energy of fire, with the King of Wands here, because they fucked it up. They didn't take action in when they were supposed to, in regards to whatever businesses and people that they, meddled and interfered with, or they just, fell into specific traps with specific people, or a specific, very specific situation where that person was hating their fucking guts in their fucking faces, and they could not actually see how damaging and um, sick this situation or that person was that they were dealing with. A fucking hater, completely. And this is gonna be, your justice as well, with clarifying the judgment for the masculine here. Yeah, it's very, very interesting. And then I have more cards here that jumped facing down as well. It's what you don't know. This person is your happiness. This person is kind of watching you right now, stalking you, and like a little child trying to, come around you to see how happy you are, maybe feminine energy, how complete and fulfilled you are. You don't give a f about this because you're not carrying a burden that is not yours. You're not carrying a responsibility that is not yours. And then it was the Three of Wands that wanted to come in the reversed. They're waiting for you to do something towards them while you understood that this masculine, they never saw you as their future. That's why they did what they did. They didn't see you as worthy of them. And we have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You really acknowledge that this person was somebody very significant that you hold very dear in your heart and in your soul, in your remembrance. We always tend to think better about people that actually are there just to teach us something, or just to, poke us a little, or just, slap us like this silly, slap them silly. They should have wake up. Boom, 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 boom. And this is what this person, this masculine, did in regards to you, um, or for you, the feminine energy, Sagittarius. And you acknowledging this, that this person is just a corrupt human being, a blind person, in the way that you probably were in your past as well, because we are all blind. Nobody can actually pretend that they can see truly. And when only we realize how blind we are, we understand that we can actually start seeing something, you know? It's just that awakening type of energy. I have decided, of course, and I'm going to communicate with you that I'm going to continue these masculine and feminine energies type of readings for each sign when I'm going to do the signs. But as well, I'm going to change these because I really want to see, mostly, I want to give like more divine type of messages, type of, towards the end, I'm going to use different decks. I'm going to actually have to look as well to see what kind of decks I could use to do more messages for you guys, because there are different facets of our situation here, and I really want to, spice it up a little. Yeah, feminine energy. You're not gonna put into situations, relationships, partnerships that are not completely reciprocal. Reciprocate. I cannot speak. Reciprocating towards you, and the masculine is still conflict. If even if this is within themselves, you masculine energy, you need to find that peace and just turn the events upside down. Just kick them to the curb. When you see these interferences, even within yourself or from other people or external, influences, just kick them to the fucking curb. Just say no. You don't have a say so. This is not your business. You don't know what the fuck are you talking about. Please just respect. If not, get the fuck away from me. Of course, to reject the devil, we have to just turn our backs towards him and not listen to him and not give in to the same fucking shit over and over again, okay? This is going to be very significant. So, yeah, I wish you the best month of December 2025, Sagittarius. I love you all very much. Happy birthday to you, my lovelies. I hope you're going to be very, very successful in everything that you do. And I wish peace to you and blessings. Bye for now.